From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
This one's taken in by Otten. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Irving here from the gun. And his defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Baker now from the gun. On target to his man, Tony. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Slot man motioned over. 3rd and short, Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Check go.
May will throw to get us started here. Cut by Diggs. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Patriots, first down.
They send a man in motion.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he bounds. Great pickup on that run. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready? 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hut, hut.
Here's May to the air. Forced out to his right. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Ready? 70 ready, 70 ready. Tag. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Bronco. Ready, ready?
Back to the air. It's May. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's caught for the first. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots start off well to tie things 7-7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Mayfield set to pass. Got his target. It's Tony. Nothing doing there as he gets out of bounds back at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Hurry, hurry.
From the gun, Mayfield. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Christian Gonzalez has it. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on, set.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's got to gain a 6 there. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at first down here.
60 Eagle. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds his man, it's DeMario Douglas. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Completed to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Buccaneers 30-yard line.
Come 19.
From the 30 on 2nd down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Viking 18. 19 Lion. Ready.
Made out a throw on 3rd. He's on the move. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with 4th and 5. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Here we go, here we go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
Trying to throw for it with May. That's cut beyond the marker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
Ready up. Ready. Ready, ready.
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, New England. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30
First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Now he takes it, and he's able to cross the 40 before going out. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. This one finds Irving. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Baker out of the pistol. This complete to Colt. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Irving will score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. McLaughlin to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Track him 60. Let's go now.
May now from the gun. Cut out left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Patriots hoping to break this tie before the half. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Go! 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. And up.
From the 36. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Bronco. Hut.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Mustang 19.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Chap 60, Chap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
To the air on first down. May escapes the pocket. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. Here's 2nd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Running right, it's Irving. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, 133. Regular. Hey.
Man in motion here.
Attack.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Complete beyond the marker. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running back sent in motion. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Run. Watch out.
From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. He can run it. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Hey, alert! Up. Pistol.
Mayfield to throw again. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He'll take this at the 10. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Down Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Seven Pirates. Set. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
First down throw for May. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
Let's go. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Launching deep down the right sideline.
You know, that's a tough one right there. Actually, when you're outside the pocket, because your body is going and moving laterally, it often takes the ball out of bounds just like that. That's a tough connection to make, even under the best of circumstances.
One last play before the break.
Come on. Set. 18 Bradley. 18 Bradley. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Back to throw it. Forced out to his right. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. May on first and 10. Short pass brought in. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Yaya Diaby brings him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 4 at the 32-yard line.
79 Broncos. Big Lion.
From the gun, it's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Point it right. Regular. Hurry. What's up?
First down, here's Baker. He's going to push one deep. He's got it deep downfield. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he takes the return out of bounds. First and 10 now from the 30.
Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Come 19, come 19, 19 Lion. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. Offense up to the line fast. Trying again, following the sack. Fits it through the middle. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Take go.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Complete to Diggs out left. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Second and 3. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Come 19, come 19. Hut, hut.
To the air yet again, May. Buys time, rolling right. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All set up now for 1st and 10.
19 Lion. Ready. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
Here's May. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go now. Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to the air. It's May. Called in left side. And he gets them down to the 9 before going out. Working quickly here.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warrior 70. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Working inside the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Drake made the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down. Didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind. But you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead, it's Irving. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled by Keon White there. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Mayfield now from the gun. This one is taken in by Tony. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Alert, 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 alert.
Baker out of the pistol. Finds a seam down the middle. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 13-point lead. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go! 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Pioneer. Go!
May now from the gun. Throw left side, caught by Douglas. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 11. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. First down from the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Into the hands of Colt. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Now after reeling in the deep shot, though, he looks to be in some pain. Must have been banged up somewhere along that play. We're going to take a pause as he gets worked on. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. They did it! He made the interception! Kyle Duggar makes the play. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 7 and 9.
19 Lions. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Get up.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Escapes out to the left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hut.
May now. On the move, headed right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jordan Whitehead. And the Buccaneers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Flush down now to his left. As the open man downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3 yards on the pickup, and they're 3 away on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. White trying this straight ahead. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The defense calls a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hey, alert 33. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Regular. Done.
Running left, this is Irving. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Warrior 70, let's go. Go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on, set. Ready.
May trying again here on 2nd. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 tight. 18 ready. Take over.
May now on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
Wrap all 80.
That's good for our Patriots.
Go straight.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
1st down throw for May. Throwing this back in the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down.
Boy, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
Cadet. 18, Pioneer. Hut, hut.
2nd and 10 now. He's on the move. Pass taken in by Diggs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready.
To the air yet again, May. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Set. Come 19, come 19. 19 Lion. Buffalo 18. Cadet.
From the gun, it's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots gotta score in a hurry. Operating from the gun, here's May. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Stephanie. Dragon 60. Go.
To throw. Escapes the pocket. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Still some time left. Most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Try the right side with White. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Back to throw it. Chased out to his right. Caught near the goal line. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice gain. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
What? Pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's not loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Kate, I am telling you, ball security critical over the entire 100 yards. If you start smelling that end zone, you're inside the 5. Boy, you've got to take care of that ball at all costs and can't let it get ripped free.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. Ready?
He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
18 rattle. Check go.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. He's on the move. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or two short of the 20 here. Offense up to the line fast. They've got a man in motion.
Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat. 70 range. 70 range. Ready?
Setting up to pass. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Bronco. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here he is to throw. Buys top, and they got there in time. He's taken down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. Now to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Ready? Cougar 19. 60 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Streak! Streak!
Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, after that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Well, kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, that victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure this victory.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
They kick the running back in motion.
Done!
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So second down coming up.
Watch out!
Handoff headed right. Irving. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.